Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Paul from Vintage Sports Card Finds. We're doing part two of the Dedham Sports Card Show and some of the stuff we found. So let's get right into it. We're going to start with some cards I picked up from the first vendor I got some earlier years at Johnston. This is probably my favorite card I picked up from that particular vendor. That card is a Opeachy. And then a couple of trophy cards, the Vesna trophy and the Calder trophy. These were to see if I completed the set on those. So this guy had the cards at a dime. He had a vintage box at a dime a card. I would have picked out more, but he didn't really have anything else I think I could have gotten that I know for a fact I may have needed or had a pretty good chance of needing. So I went with those cards. So I ended up paying a quarter a piece for them, which is fine. It's worth, I paid $1 total for those 4 cards, so it was a good deal. I think I know what's up. So this is a Ron Murphy. This is another Opeachy. So really glad to pick up these Opeachys. These were at 50 cents a piece. That's a Dallas Smith. That's an early Topps. Another Topps card, Wayne Carrollton. These were all 50 cents a piece. Dallas Smith. I figured it was in nice enough condition. Same with the Ken Hodge. It was in nice enough condition where I could buy these, and if there were upgrades, great. If not, very well. And then another Lady Bing, again at 50 cents. I had to take a shot on that. Again, I apologize for the red in and out. I don't understand what's going on. I've been trying to adjust the camera, but it's not really working. The other cards I picked up at 50 cents a piece. There was one other hockey card. This card I picked up from a different vendor. I picked this card up for $2. He had it kind of in his toss-away bin. So $2. It was in good shape. Again, this one is a Topps, not Opeachy, but we'll see what we needed if I need that card. These here are some better conditioned cards that I also picked out for 50 cents a piece. Dave Nicholson from 63, Ron Pitchy, Dave Bristol manager. That's 66, 67. Willie Horton for 50 cents. Can't really beat that. Another one here for 50 cents. Dave Moorhead and Jim Olam, excuse me. So that was that. Then I also picked up some other lots. These I thought were pretty nice. They were nicely conditioned for 61. Bob Perky, Billy Muffet, Jerry Kindle, Bob Schmidt. Again, mostly commons in this case, but I paid about $1 and change a piece on these. I just like the condition for 61. You can see they're pretty solid. Maybe BG excellent to excellent, but no standouts or anything like that. Steve Bilko. We'll see if I did well or if I just picked up a whole bunch of guys I already had. But that was the deal on those 61s. Paid the same price on this stack of 1965's. Let's pull these out real quick. The better cards I've saved for the end, so you might want to just stick around for that. Because I did pick out a couple of, Johnny Romano's gonna have to wait. I think he's lodged in there. So this was a nice big lot of these. Bobby Wine, couple. There's not heavy duplication, but there is some duplication in here. But again, these were pretty solid, kind of that VG excellent range. Maybe excellent. I mean, what I consider VG excellent to what other people, I guess, consider Ed Kranepool. What other people sort of consider VG excellent, I don't know, but I'm pretty strict on grading, so I kind of tend to, if the card is, even a little bit so, I, especially corners wise, I tend to give it a VG excellent grade. But these are VG. These are VG excellent type of cards. They have some, you can see a little bit of wear on the. So these were a little over $1 a piece. It was a little more than I like to pay really for commons, but I saw them and I liked the condition that they were in. So I was okay with sort of paying a little bit more. They looked pretty solid. As you get them home, you see, I didn't look at every card. So there were some like this, got a crease in it. Lee May, 2 of those. Bob Bailey of the Buccos. Ed Brinkman, another Ed Brinkman. So there is some duplication, just not a ton, unless it's that card. Gary Bell, Wayne Causey, Gary Peters. So these are predominantly the nice looking card that still has a little bit of corner damage. Lee Strange, Gary. So these are commons, it looks like. So I might have overpaid a little bit for those based on condition and the fact that they're, commons. And I know I've had guys tell me in the comments, if you've made it to the show, you're not really a common, but we have to call the non-superstar cards something, right? So that's what I mean when I say commons. Tommy Aaron, pretty nice looking card. Nobody in here that's gonna set the world ablaze. So nothing spectacular there, but not bad. Okay, and we've already done those. Which brings us to the final lot. We're going to start with the football. And I was able to pick up some 50s football. I don't get an opportunity to pick up a lot of 50s football. So when I get a chance, I picked them up. I think I might have overpaid for these, but I'll let you be the judge of that. These here, Joe Campanella. I think these were 56. They weren't 8 each. They worked out to about $4 a piece, which is a little bit high. I think. You can let me know in the comments. But I don't know superstars from the 50s in terms of football, but I know the superstars, you know what I mean? There might be kind of borderline Hall of Fame type guys who might have been mixed in with this lot. These I think are 59s. 59s. So there were some here. Mike McCormick, Jim Ringo. Again, nobody in here that's going to make you lose your mind over. Oh, and then there was these. I think these are 57s. 57s or 58s. Don Chandler. Ted Marchabroda. So this is for growing up in my era, Ted Marchabroda, better known for what he did as a coach, really. But I thought some nice vintage football that looked like it was in pretty good shape. So I sort of took those. And then the 50s baseball and 160s card left. These cards, I paid $4 a piece. These are some 50 Bowman, I believe, 1950 Bowman. And Eddie Yost's probably the best card on here. This one's creased. But anytime I can pick up 1950 Bowman, especially for $4 a card, I think I'm going to take them. You know what I mean? This one looks pretty sound for 50 Bowman, Vernal Jones. So I was able to pick those up. And then these are 50. I had this all written down, and then I sort of kind of lost my way. Some other Mini Mimoso. I think 54? 54 Bowman? If I remember correctly. 54 Bowman, I believe. I have some, not a lot, but again, when I can pick these up. Now, where I might have overpaid for some of the football, I think in this case, these cards at $4 a piece is probably pretty good. Like the Mini Mimoso for $4, I think for a 54 card's pretty good. So that's on the Bowman side. Then I picked out this Buccos card. Buck Hill aces. So you got four, really good pitchers here. And the card is in pretty good shape. 58 or 59. It's 59. Because 57. So this is either 58 or 59. But again, $4 for a card like this, probably easily get that on eBay for it if I have it. And then this card also ended up being $4. It's rough, right? It's 56 Topps, Don Newcomb, Brooklyn Dodgers. Just, I thought for a guy like this to get this card is kind of neat. Just a neat pickup for sure. And then the last card from the show was this one. I picked this one out, and I got this one from the dealer that I got the Tall Boys from. And it was a Whitey Ford 62. And you guys can sort of let me know in the comments how you think I did. I paid $9 for this card. He had it listed for 27. I mean, I don't know if that's accurate, inaccurate, or what, but this particular card, he's like, I'm doing it at 30%, so $9 is what he said. I haven't checked the comps on that. It's not really my cup of tea to sit at a show necessarily and check comps. I will do it on a big dollar card, but on a $9 card, not really what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of go off instinct. I figured for a decent looking Whitey Ford, it's got some damage up here, not terrible though, for a 62 Ford. I mean, all of these 62 cards have some chipping. So this card I was pretty happy with at $9, but I mean, you can let me know in the comments whether you think I got a good deal or not. And that's it. That was the show. There'll be probably another one next month, so I'll be looking out for that and see what we got coming up. But you've seen what I spent. I spent a little bit more than I typically would spend at a show, but I got a lot. I got a lot, and I feel comfortable with what I picked up. Um, Certainly fill in some cards for my set and then go from there. Um, for my various sets and go from there. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching and for subscribing. We picked up some new subscribers from the part 1 of the video. And I will link at the end, in the end cards, if you're viewing part 2, I will link part 1 and vice versa. It'll also be in the description if you're looking for the other part to the video. So you'll be able to find that somewhere up here, or maybe I'll put it in the box here. One way or the other, there'll be a link to part 1 of this video of the Dedham Show and vice versa. So thanks so much for watching. If you guys enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. It's 100% free. I want to thank you for your support. And as always, guys, happy hunting. Thanks.